La pendeja, no sé cómo, para que se escuche más el audio y no la voz mía. Tuviese cabrón, que me escuchara la voz, se escuchara mal el gameplay, pero pues.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were gonna select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So.
Oh, eso sí que buena.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Esta música es buena. Ya empezamos con la falta. Ya empezamos. Ay, cago. Ya empezamos. Ya, los women, diablo, women. Diablo, women, mamá huevo. Ay, Dios. Eso es el reloj.
Hard to deny Leonard when he gets in that close to the rim. Too many ways for him to get creative to score.
That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shots good by Mitchell.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis, capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
To the inside. The three from George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Sabonis. To the wing on the left. Goes up the baseline. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Barnes outside. And it's Barnes sticking it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Leonard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the defensive player of the year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Here's Mitchell after the Clippers pick up 2. Kicks it to Fox. It's hauled in by George.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They are... on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Jackson against Fox. Barnes outside. Inside. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Jackson against Fox. The shot by George, wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Fox. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Jackson against Fox. Jackson kicks to George. Leonard looking around. Jackson from long range. Hits it from three-point range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Leonard. Following the missed shot by Sabonis. Leonard attacking. Pass to Zubac. On the wing, Jackson. And George kicks to Zubac. Jackson from long range. And another 3 for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Now, here's Fox, and that one is good. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Outside, George. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to George. Outside, Jackson. Shoots. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. That's 10 points for George.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the rejection by Zubas. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubas. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Sabonis finds Fox. George against Mitchell. Driving inside.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Sacramento. They trail by 11. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox kicks to Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Leonard driving the lane.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And some nice defense there to end.
Carajo.
The quarter. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Kings, Barnes out there with Sabonis. And it's Fox. And there's Davis. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Leonard finds Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Barnes against George. 6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 13.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to. But Paul George still gets it done.
Here's Jackson outside for George. Foul for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. DA, thank you. George against Davis. Outside Jackson. Powell kicks to Jackson. Back to Powell. Launches it. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 20.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
Fox. Here's Sabonis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac, and it's Batum in for Paul George. Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Leonard dishes to Covington. Leonard the pass to Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DiVincenzo with it. Barnes right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got his second basket of the game. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Mann's checked in for Powell. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Terrence Davis. Justin Holiday comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. And Covington sends it back. Sabonis kicks to Holiday. The kick out to Sabonis. Off target from outside. Clippers leading by 16.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Kings shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Barnes. Batum grabs the miss. LA has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Jackson finds Batum. Holmes against Leonard. Outside for Batum. Up top, Leonard. He's got 12.
With his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Here's Holiday.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mann passes to Leonard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell against Jackson. Mitchell looking it over. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis. Offensive rebound. And it's Holmes with the extra effort.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Jackson passes to Mann. Fires from 14. Again, Los Angeles.
He uses the threat of his drive to open up looks for him offensively. Jackson is one smart cookie.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Mitchell missing. Clippers leading by 22. Here's Leonard, and there's the drive. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Oh, that's not going to cut it on me. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Clock at 2. Off target with his 3. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man. And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And that one drops for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Kings trail by 21. Here's Fox, and it's sent back by George.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's good. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Barnes outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Zubac trying to break loose. Again, Los Angeles.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Fox. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from George.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Stolen by Mitchell. Passes to Sabonis, and here is Fox. Here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. And the dunk by Barnes.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
Clippers leading by 20. Outside Jackson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Then for the Kings, Harkless is checked in for Lyles. Davis is subbed in for Mitchell. And Fox gets it to go.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
From 11 feet away, Jackson misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Davis, the pass to Fox. Back to Davis. Barnes outside. 5 on the clock. Swiped away. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Leonard attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Here's Harkless. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Tries again. He doesn't hit that one.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding.
1:05 left in the third. Davis, the pass to Sabonis. Pass to Barnes. Poked away. Paul George with the steal. And he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 19 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The pass to Harkless. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 10.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
So much of defense can be attributed to timing and instincts, and Fox showed them both there. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Fox, no good. Up in time. That shot, no good. And so it's Los Angeles, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Jeremy Lamb, Richaun Holmes out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Holiday in at the 2. Kennard, and he drops it in from the low post.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holmes. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A 3-ball. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Kings, Dante DiVincenzo.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Mann. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Over Harkless. Again, Los Angeles.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's DiVincenzo.
Dante DiVincenzo.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Here's Mann, defended by DiVincenzo. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Harkless. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Kennard on the wing, guarded by Holiday. The shot's good from Kennard.
He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Holiday, the pass to Holmes. A putback. Batum grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Kennard, taken away by Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Coffey passes to Covington. Batum against Lamb. Now here's Batum. D right on him. Pass to Mann. The fadeaway. That shot misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Kennard on the wing, guarded by Holiday. The shot's good from Kennard. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Mann. It's Covington on the wing. Kennard with the ball. Holmes covering. Now the pass to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Coffey. A three-pointer, no good. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Batum against DiVincenzo.
Anda pa'l cara.
Covington sends it back. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hartenstein's checked in for the Clippers. Sacramento also making some changes. Len comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Meadow subbed in for Maurice Harkless. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded closely. He can't get that one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Wasted no time on that one.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's man, defended by DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Lamb. Another three for Sacramento.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Now here's Lamb. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And another three for Sacramento.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now DiVincenzo. They swipe it. Here's Kennard. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at...
All right, David, thank you. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Ahora vamos a ver las estadísticas de nosotros. Carl Leonard, 24 puntos, 4 rebotes, 4 asistencias, un robo. Tiro de campo 12 de 14, está bien. Como que se hubiese metido casi todo. No fallaron uno, 4 mates. Por Josh, 19 puntos, 4 rebotes, 2 asistencias, un robo. 3 tapones. Una pérdida, 8 de 10 de tiro de campo. Y no falló ningún triple. 3 triples. Ricky Jackson, 16 puntos, un rebote. Falló, está bien. Está aceptable. Ay, mira para allá, casi todo el mundo anotó. Es de los Kings. Leonard, la way, bam. Con el robo. Con el rebote de Corampuda. Por George. Por yo, step back. Tapón. Bandeja. Tapón. Triple. Triple. Tapón. Rebote. Triple. Easy money, baby. Tú sabes que sí.
Déjame ir.
Tú sabes que sí. Oh, diablo.
Baby, tú sabes que vivo como rotal y chingo como un pornstar.
¿Qué carajo le pasan a las mujeres de hoy en día? What the fuck? ¿Qué carajo hoy les pasan a las mujeres de hoy en día? ¿Qué carajo? Siempre con el caco. What the fuck is that? Bam, bam, bam. Bella. Vamos a ponerlo. Vamos, esto es fuera, esto es fuera, esto es fuera, esto es fuera. Mamá huevo. Suscríbete. Ya está. Ya estamos, ya. Mamá huevo, suscríbete, pendejo, ya. Ok, nice. Ya está, esto está. Sí. No hay carrera, no hay carrera. Vamos a jugar. Hay que jugarle. Que huele. Hay que jugarla. Jugar online. Vamos a jugarle, no, ya llevamos 3 horas. Nivel 1, bebé. Yo creo que me voy con... Necesito... Lo que necesito, un buen equipo que tire... Terrible. Life. Voy a confiar. Que este equipo me puede hacer ganar. No. Falta al final manual. Ya está. Vamos para allá. Vamos allá. Man. ¿Cómo se siente? Es el tigreto. Se siente guaputa. Se siente cabrón. No entra el rebote muy a menudo. Mete balones interiores. Pasa muy poco. Ok.
With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Now Embiid. Fires the three. Rebound by Middleton.
Ay, no. Oh, no. Lo mira, no publica. No te enseño. No contacto, no me diabla, no sé, no me habla, no te habla. No contacto, no me diabla, no sé, no me habla. No habla, no vuelta, contiene su cama, cuando alterando, no para mala. Me enseño, mando morir. Nos falta uno. Tú solo indica, son emoji, tú sabes qué significa, ella se va a virar como pública. Decline. Venezuela, money, money,
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up.
Yeah.
Great to have you with us. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. It'll be the visiting team and the home team.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Ball is turned
It's
over.
blocked by Shaq.
Away team ball.
And here is Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Lillard with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And stolen by Chamberlain. From deep. Curry can't get it to go.
Home team foul.
And George gets the whistle that time.
First personal
That is his
foul.
first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lillard from outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Giannis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Looked like a goaltend, yet they're saying it was on the way down. Count it.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Round with it. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Clock is at 3. Pass to Chamberlain. Off target at the rim. Durant with it. Leonard picks him up. Middleton outside. The three. Three-pointer. They get it back to the inside. Right side, Kevin Durant. Goes back up. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor. The insane reach. One of the greatest blockers you'll ever see.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D-pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drains the transition three.
And there's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Huh? First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's blocked by Shaq.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Leonard. Left side, George. There's the drive. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Manos ahí, man. La recuperan.
Puts one up from 19. Tries again. Tipped away. Stolen by Durant. There's the triple. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard. Hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Stolen by Durant.
Tiene una defensa
Middleton
cabrona.
on the wing. It's Brown on the wing. Over George. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Second team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
When you think of Curry, his shooting is what comes to mind always. Specifically, how quick his release is.
Now here's Durant. Back to Middleton. Pass to Lillard. On the wing, Brown. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
For 3.
Brown's got 9 points.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
They get it back. And that one's good for George. And that's now 7 points for George.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Ahí está.
Chamberlain with the block. Back to Leonard. Left side, George. Stolen by Middleton. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
¿Qué carajo yo lo voy a hacer la Chatilonia? No lo puedo hacer nada.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And it's under the Kumbo, top of the key. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the home team, Will Chamberlain.
That one misses. Here's Brown. Driving inside.
Stephen Curry.
The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Shooting for the away team.
They get Stephen Curry, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Outside for Curry. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down by himself. And finished off by Brown.
And you don't want to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
George double team.
Ahí tiene.
And to Kumbo. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. A three-pointer is right on target. KD's got 6.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. KD especially on the catch and shoot. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the dunk by Brown.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level.
Hacho, uno se queda en el maldito medio.
Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
The size and length of Durant poses problems to defenders, which is why they foul him.
Leonard with no one around. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Durant. Down low. Here's Shaq. The basket good off the assist from Durant. He's got 6.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Up there for KD. Curry attacking. The rebound by Middleton.
Diablo. Es que necesito configurar la cámara porque como que me confunde.
And it's off from 3-point range.
Ahí tiene.
George, that's a 2-pointer. The quick look, no good that time.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The shot by Middleton, wide open.
Chris Middleton.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Giannis outside. Outside for George. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Middleton. KD, that's for 2. To the middle. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, quick thinking wins Dame assists. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Here's Chamberlain. Shoots over Shaq.
Jaylen Brown.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Brown. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Home team foul. Stephen Curry. Second personal foul.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's George. After the made shot from KD. And there it is for him.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Shaq. Second chance shot. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Giannis left side. Shaq with some nice D. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Brown missing.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
$144 left in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's George. He's covered by Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And George drops them both. 1:33 left in the third quarter. For three, Durant. Lillard. Durant down low.
And Kevin Durant so long, you have to leave your feet to contest his shot, but that's how he gets you.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for the
and KD drops them both. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Pass to Leonard. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Here's Brown. Back to Durant. And stolen by Chamberlain. Inside. Durant with the steal. The shot by Lillard wide open. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Curry with it.
Ahí está, te lo tumbé.
Chamberlain. And he converts the layup. Chamberlain got 7 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Outside for Durant. From outside the arc.
Kevin Durant.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And Chamberlain with the stuff. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Moving so fast toward the rim, KD rips through the lane with a lot of tenacity.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Curry attacking, and Durant sends it back.
Good aggression from KD on D, hustling to get a hand on the shot.
The inbound, and Giannis with the layup. That's 10 points for Giannis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Brown, and Shaq with the slam.
Love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes up at all times.
Pass to George. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
To the paint. Shoots it up. Chamberlain with the block. They retain possession. The second chance effort. And KD with the lay-in. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Brown. Another shot. 6 to shoot. They double-team KD. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From deep, George. They get it back. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's the lob to the hoop. It's Brown on the wing. Goes up again. Back to Lillard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's George. Oh,
no, he didn't. Let it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Durant deciding where to go with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
No. Durant with the steal. Down low. And Shaq with the slam.
Assisted by.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Kevin Durant.
And Durant, here we go.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam kept it on.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. perfect example right there.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Kept alive. Durant for three. And they get it back. Back to Middleton. There's Brown with the three. Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. 14 points for Giannis.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. George has got 20.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
And it's Paul George with the foul.
Paul George.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Here's KD.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the away team.
Durant hits them both. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's George for three. They get it again. Antetokounmpo.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Pass to Shaq. Here's Brown. And it's sent back by George. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Scooped up. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the